On the 14th day of March 2021 in Marshall, Abaco. Today is a gorgeous day. We had 5 days of weather that we felt like hurricane was in Abaco again. It's brutal. And I told a friend of mine that I felt for the people that are still sleeping in cars, still have tents, moldy domes. They said, Kai, people are still in tent. I say tent is luxury. There's a lot that living in cars, and the wind has been 35 to 40 knot gusts, rain, cloudy. It's hard in Abaco. It don't have to be that hard, but you have a government that doesn't care. You see them all through the street in Nassau in their red shirt. And they could have done a lot better to try to ease the pain of us losing our loved ones, losing our jobs, losing our homes. But they don't care. They just care about that power. It's all about power. It's never been about Bahamian people. And that's what's wrong with this country. People have forgotten the people that elect them. Somebody like they feel I am a threat because I'm one of those that know that the people elect me. So I have to serve the people. But they don't want you to serve the people. They want you to be loyal to the party. To hell with the people. And that's the way it's been for decades in this country. How is it going to change? In my short lifetime, I hope that it does change, but you always have that but. The people have to change it. The people of the Bahamas have power on one day, on election day. After that, they take the power from the people and say the hell with the people. It's all about them. It's a Sunday. Beautiful, beautiful day. I wish I was all on the back of the reef catching some wahoos and tuna and dolphins. Oh, I miss those days on the high seas. We're at a low tide here in Marshall at the ferry dock. For those of you that's from Abaco, I usually send these videos and make you Junes to come back home and to miss home. I like when my Abaconians hit me up and say, Kai, you make me feel so close to home. They appreciate the videos more than the ones that are here. So every now and again I gotta let them know what Abaco looks like after the storm. We're at the crossing where G&L ferries resting today. Tomorrow it'll be like a zoo up here. This is the only dock that is fixed. The guests had to fix this dock. The government don't care. Eastern Shore will never be the same. 2 years later, only thing different is most of the debris is being taken away. We had the crossing. You imagine the waves coming over this from one end to the next at 200 miles an hour. Everything was flattened. This is what we got here. At a dead low tide, a moon tide. We got Hopetown in the distance. Lubbers on the right. And we got a couple of speedboats coming in there through the Eastern Shore Cut. You see all the BEC wires in the water there. Still haven't been cleared up. Probably would never be cleared. But I went to Green Hill Ferry and just to see my member of parliament. You know, when we do get to see him on TV, and I was so embarrassed that Member of Parliament for North Abaco, Darren Henfield, saying that we have to fix the dock at Green Turtle Key from September 1st, 2019 to the 14th day of March 2021. My MP is speaking about a dock that boats come in to take his people that elected him back and forth. There's one hole on the dock. The dock only needs about 50 to 100 feet of work. And the minister ain't got no shame. I felt so shame for Darren Henfield, my cousin, that he's talking about something that he could have fixed out of pocket with that $100,000 that he get a year to do something in his constituency. He's pocketing the money, and he's talking about a 100-foot dock in Green Turtle Key in the Honorable House, and said it need to be fixed from September the 1st to now. It haven't been fixed. Then we go down in Marsh Harbor, the only dock that takes care of Hopetown, Manawa, want to keep people right in the center of Marsh Harbor, the Union Jack dock. The dock is about 50 to 100 feet long. 70 Marines are doing nothing in the day, waiting to incriminate us, the people that went through the storm at night, just brutalizing us at night. They do nothing at day. If the member of parliament, who also is a Marine, cared about Abaco, he could have got the material. And the Marines have been there for 2 years. They could have fixed the place. But nothing has been done. But they will come out and say that they want you to vote for them after 2 years of nothing. I only bring you information to remind Abaco that some of these projects that they done elsewhere, the government, if they were to care, and we had a member of parliament that cared about Abaco, that lived among us, that come about us and talk to us. 2 years later, Darren Henfield haven't said what his priority yet. But if he's come among us and we could have given him some ideas, I have no problem with giving him ideas. But when he stay away from us, and they did all these projects in places that didn't have a hurricane, they could have said, look here, hold on. Let's get the custom dock at Marsh Harbor up and running, because custom officers are still in that little trailer getting COVID-19. They could have put some of these projects was not a priority on hold and get Abaco back up to some normalcy, but they all forgot Abaco. But they'll be here saying vote there for them because they care, and they're still rocking the dock. Unbelievable. But this is getting busy here now. You see all the boats come in, the ferry coming in. These boys got their fish spot. Another ferry out there. It's becoming busy. All of a sudden it's getting busy here as the ferry pulls in from Hopetown. And another ferry's out there. We got a fishing boat for the first time. Big fishing boat there. And it begins to get busy. But I was speaking about all the stuff they did. That $17 million that they paid for the drone, that project could have been on hold, because since they paid for that drone, the Haitian boat has been sailing from Haiti right into Marsh Harbor and running aground. There's proof the boat is still there aground, but they say that they care. Kai cared. That's why he's here at the ferry, reminding my people abroad that this is what's going on in their Abaco. Right here at the ferry dock, right here today, because Kai cares. That's why he's here.